Hi heathens! So this video is going to be using kind of products that I don't really reach for to see if I want to keep them. So I'm going to put on a little bit of chapstick first because my lips are pretty rough. Anyway, I'm going to be starting, I probably should have pulled it out. With this is the Jeffree Star Thirsty palette. When I got it, it was in a mystery box. I was like, man, this is a way better palette than I remember it being, because it's got all these like colorful shades, but then it has like a bunch of neutrals. But I've used it once since getting it. Don't get me wrong, the shimmers in it are absolutely stunning. But I don't even reach for it even for the shimmers because I'm not using the palette. So I'm going to give it another go with some of the more like bright colors. And I'm going to take off this hot mess of an eyeshadow look that I've got going on right now. Because it has been on all day. And today's a little warm again. Because, you know, we can't actually start fall. We get like 2 days of fall. And then goes right back to being like 80 degrees. This whole weekend is supposed to be 80s, like low to mid 80s. And then next week it's supposed to be very fall-like. But again, is it gonna last? Who knows? Because, like I said, we don't really get a fall. And I've got like, I don't know if you can see it, but right on the corner of my nose here, I've got like a little bump right there. It hurts. Oh, actually, what I'm going to do, I can change it again later. I'm going to put one of these little patches, the 4th Grade Beauty Later Hater Blemish stickers on it. And y'all can just look at it while I film. If I can find the open pouch. Okay, so this is the one that's open. I'm going to put a little heart on it. And then, hopefully, ow! It'll be gone in the morning. Just scraped my arm against that drawer. So, let's do it like this. That way. Ow. Sorry, I'm squeezing it onto my nose. Oh, the bottom won't wrap. Okay, we'll see. If that stays on, the bottom keeps, like, coming loose. Anyway, let's get into using this. I have a few other products that I'm gonna not test, but kind of try again and see if they're worth keeping. But we're gonna start with this. So I'm gonna go in first, make sure my eyes are dry, with Splash, which is kind of the, like, aqua teal shade. And we're just going to put that all over. So, this is a really fluffy brush. There was, like, no kickback in that shade, by the way. So, I'm just going to start by patting it on. And then blending it up into my crease. It is bunching a little bit, but I find that that happens when I do this, like, after a long day of work. It just, even if I haven't just taken off eyeshadow for some reason, because I think my lids just get so oily throughout the day, that it just sucks them into that crease. And makes it where all eyeshadows kind of stick in the crease like that. But we're just going to try to buff it out. I'm going to put a little bit more on this side, just to even it a little bit more, because I feel like that side got a little more pigmented. I'm going to take the same brush and tap into Submerge, which is the matte blue shade right beside that one. And we are pretty much going to do the exact same thing with Submerge that we just did with Splash. I always love when I'm doing these kind of videos and I say we, like anyone's following along. I think it's because I feel like you're here. And so we are doing this activity together, even though I am doing it. And you are more than likely not. If you are, for some reason, let me know. But I doubt it. It just, for some reason, it just comes out like when I say y'all in conversation. It just is what naturally comes out when I'm saying sentences like that and I'm filming. It's just we. I mean, these are gorgeous. Don't get me wrong. But it's like, do I need it? Like, do I really need it? I don't know. Because I really like it. I'm going to take a, like, short dense brush and tap into Quench, which is the matte yellow. I'm going to try to get a decent amount of that because it's going to be, oh no, kind of hard to see under the eye. Can you even tell that I tried to put yellow under my... I don't know. It's kind of like, if you're looking for it, you'll notice it. Otherwise, my under eye probably just looks a little strange. But you're not going to try to figure out why. It just looks a little off. I'm gonna... a little bit more. A little bit more. Do I? Wait a minute. Okay, yeah, I did. I was like, did I even put the lipstick that I plan on using on the desk? I did. That makes me feel a little better. I'm going to tap into Divine, which is the, like, bluish silver shimmer. And I'm just using my pinky a little bit. And that's what we're going to use on the inner corners. See, there we go, saying we again. It's just we, you know? Sorry if that bothers you as much as for some reason it's bothering me today. I don't even know why I'm so self-aware of it right now. I'm gonna put a little bit of that on my nose. Ooh, that's nice. Okay. Okay, so that's it for the palette. Now, for highlighter, I'm gonna be using, I know I love this, but I don't use it. So it's like, ooh, is it worth keeping? And that is the NYX Away We Glow Liquid Booster. And this is Zoned Out, is the shade. It is this gorgeous, 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 like blue, silver, purple, like just stunningness. But again, I don't find myself reaching for it. And I know with this one, it's because it's not something that I can wear on a daily basis. But even on the weekends when I'm doing like something a little more exciting, this just isn't, it doesn't stay on my mind. And it's like right in front of me because I have it where I have some of my other, like, look at that. But I have it where I have some of my other liquid highlighters and then some of my skin serums, like my Skin 111s. Ooh, and then I brought it down the cheek. See, it's so pretty. And like putting it on, I'm like, yes, I do need this. But it's like, if I'm gonna have it, I need to use it. Because otherwise, there's no point in having it. Because at some point, it will expire. And I will not be able to even use it. Admittedly, I do tend to use a lot of products past their recommended dates. But if something ever, like, looks wrong, feels wrong, looks moldy, I'm definitely not putting it on my face, you know? But like, if it's an eyeshadow palette and it's still, for some reason this side is way stronger down my face, but that's okay. If it's like an eyeshadow palette and everything looks fine and it isn't giving me styes or breaking me out, I don't see any reason to toss it yet. So don't do as I do. Or do as I do at your own risk. The other one is the Basic Beauty lipstick that I got in Ipsy, I would assume last month or month before last. Don't look at my nails. They're still gross. It's a gorgeous color, but because it is a cream, how much am I going to use it? I don't know. Oh, actually, you know what we can do with this? Let's go ahead and use a lip liner, too. Because I almost never use a lip liner. Let's go in with the Beauty Vault Natty Nat. It's a red. Yeah. This sticker is just hanging on for dear life, by the way. This is super smooth. I just fill it in as well. And then top. My lips are uneven, by the way, if you did not know that. Like, each side. Because that's following the lip line on that side. And that's the lip line on the other side. Okay. This isn't one that I'm trying to see if I want to keep. It was just the first red-ish lip liner that I found, because this is obviously much darker, but I don't see one immediately that's much darker. So anyway, actually it goes on the lip a lot lighter than it looks in the tube, because this looks pretty dark. Totally just messed up this lip line. As you can tell, it does not go on near as dark. But again, it's a cream. I just don't reach for creams. I barely reach for bullet lipsticks at all, if I'm being honest. But if I do, it's going to be a matte one 9 times out of 10. This look is just something. I just really paid attention to what I put on my face as far as like lack of color combination. Because I've got pink and purple, blue, yellow, red. That made my voice crack. And then let's just go in with... Where's the one? That's not it. There's a specific liner that I'm looking for. Here it is. This is the... We're just changing up the colors again. LA Girl Shockwave Neon Eyeliner in Vivid. I used the green one in my Joker video, so I'm sure this will be fine. But I almost never reach for it. Also, does anyone else have issues with any eyeliner going onto, let alone staying on your waterline? Because, like, it's there, but I guarantee it won't last more than 5 minutes. And I have never found a liner that does. And I've even bought some that I've seen, you know, other YouTubers use. And they're like, oh, this is my favorite waterline eyeliner. And still, for the life of me, it just does not stay. And I don't know what's so wrong with my eyes that it just doesn't want to stay. So I know this is super short. This is really all I have for today. I can do multiples of these videos though, because I have particularly a bunch of eyeshadow palettes. It's kind of embarrassing. So I'll probably do more of these in the next little bit because I really need to downgrade my collection a little. So let me know your thoughts. Would you keep any of these? I'm probably gonna keep the NYX highlighter for sure because it's so pretty. Anyway, thumbs up if you enjoyed, subscribe to see more of my content, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.